The energy that they would have come in here with today, had they have beaten Palace, it's like a man popped. It's a man popped that balloon. It was.
And I don't think it changes anything for our season. But you guys cannot let Manchester United come up in the Emirates and get 3 points or even a point. You have to blow us away.
I saw a lot of people celebrating that Casemiro yellow card. A lot of people that were a bit worried actually about Casemiro playing. I saw that last night. I've seen it the day after that.
I think he didn't want to play. I think he did it deliberately. He knew, right, that Partey was going to have him in his pocket.
Yeah, of course, he's one of your best players. I think we beat you even with Casemiro, so I don't personally care. He play or not, I don't care. You're getting slapped either way.
Right, despite hoping Cecil would actually do this week's Superfan Debates after the carnage of last week, we are back because the games are thick and fast. We beat Tottenham, we dealt with that. I'm playing host, why am I saying we? But we are back with the Superfan Debate. We've got lead judges Robbie and Jordan on the Arsenal side, on the home side.
Come on.
No round of applause yet.
I was like that.
And the away team. The away team, we've got Owen. No, come on.
We're classy.
We've got Flex. And of course, we've got Pam as well. Welcome. And the first question, to keep it very simple, who is winning the big game on Sunday? Arsenal, Man United. I've seen some bad Manchester Uniteds come to Arsenal and win. So I know, drop points in the week, no Casemiro, all that, and Arsenal in good form. But I think this one hangs in the balance. They're on the up, both teams on the up. It's been a long time since we've seen actually both teams in a real rich vein of form, on the up, feeling like both fan bases are confident with the direction their managers and their clubs are going in. No, first time in a while, I can think.
It's true.
Yeah,
true.
Let's kick
I
things
like
off.
this host.
Yeah.
Good.
That's the only thing we're going to agree on.
And even now, I don't
Right,
agree.
Flex, who's winning it? Go on, talk to us.
I feel like Arsenal are the favourites, and rightly so. They're top of the league. Emirates is a fortress. They've got a lot of momentum. I feel like Man United, we're in a spot where we've seen massive improvements, so where we can actually believe that it is possible to go to Arsenal and win. Of course it is. But away from home, our biggest problem has been we don't score enough goals. We've been nicking games, which results-wise is fine because they're W's, but that's worked against the likes of Southampton, Leicester, Fulham, nicking games. In the elite games, a real big away performance. Obviously, what happened at City was embarrassing, but we bounced back from that. What happened even away at Villa, when it was Unai Emery's first game, place was bouncing and rocking. The occasion took us. Look at Palace. As we're recording this was last night, but you saw what happened there. Too passive. And Chelsea, I felt like in the first half we should have took the game, didn't, and we kind of bottled it, and then you end up getting a draw. So them real big statement away wins is not where we're at in our development. So that's why I don't make us favourites for this game. Can we go to Arsenal and not get beat? Yeah, we can. I've got belief in the manager now that we're more organised, we're more difficult to beat. It will be hard, but I make Arsenal favourites. And they're laughing, but it's true. That's where Man United
Didn't answer the question, Robbie, did he?
Who's going to win?
Who's going to win? Not like, who's favourite and whatever.
I said Arsenal are favourites, and we can go there and not get beat.
You sound like William Hill.
Yeah, I thought I was on a betting act there for a minute.
Arsenal should win this game comfortably.
I agree.
You're 3 years ahead of Man United.
Still not an
You've had your manager for a while. You've got a great way of playing. You've come to Old Trafford and got beat. That's fair enough. That happens. But it's the away fixture in this is usually who wins it. So by that right, it should be a comfortable evening for Arsenal.
Cam, you agree with that?
I agree, and I don't only agree with that. I also think Arsenal have to win it as well. Arsenal have to win it because look, they've got Man City behind them. I don't believe Man United are in the title race. You know what I mean? I've never said that Man United are in the title race. The aim for Manchester United...
Because what they do, they hear one Man United say something. That's what they do.
What they do is they try and tell you you're in the title race, so they can laugh at you when it doesn't happen. But I've never come out and said that Man United are in the title race. So I believe, it's not really going to change anything for us, win or lose. Top 4 and a trophy is our aim. But Arsenal, you lot are in a great position at the moment, and you need to win these type of games to prove to yourself that you're ready to go and win the league, and also to show Manchester City, who are still a great team and are still going to pick up a run of form, that you are real contenders. We've seen City hunt down these type of teams. You know what I mean? So you lot are no different. So you have to win the game. The onus is on Arsenal. You're at home. You understand that? You know that, Robbie. The onus, like we can go there.
Well, I don't need you to tell us.
No, we can go there and drop points, and I don't think it changes anything for our season. But you guys cannot let Manchester United come up in the Emirates and get 3 points or even a point. You have to blow us away. You have to. So that's my views on it. You know what I mean? What do you think?
Well, I'll go to Owen first. We'll complete the set.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about saying that Arsenal should comfortably beat Manchester United. I think
No,
that
we should.
for a lot of Arsenal bravado, saying that we're going to comfortably beat them, I saw a lot of people celebrating that Casemiro yellow card. A lot of people that were a bit worried actually about Casemiro playing. I saw that last night. I've seen it the day after that. So are Arsenal the favourites? Yes. Should they win? Yes. But as United fans, I don't think we should be going there and be absolutely terrified. Yeah, our record's not good there. I appreciate that. But we've still got good players. We've still got a good manager. And every single time we've played a top 6 club this season, that's been the same reaction of, I don't know, it's going to be difficult. And most of the time, not every single time, yeah, we went to the Etihad, got absolutely smashed. But earlier on this season at Old Trafford, we were saying the same thing. I tell you what, Arsenal are going to come to Old Trafford, they're going to beat us easy. We won. We won that game.
Liverpool.
We said it about Liverpool.
Said it about City.
Said it about City. And again, all of them were at home, granted. The next step, to Flex's point, is that big away victory. But to say that Arsenal, they should comfortably sweep us aside, it's going to be a tough game, I think. Arsenal are the favourites, clearly they are. They're the home team, they're top of the league. But to rule out United as not being capable of getting it, just because we've got players missing, or just because our away performances haven't been great, I think that does us a bit of a disservice.
Jordan, isn't the whole point of enjoying an 8-point lead at the top that you don't have to win these games? So I'm challenging a little bit what they're saying about Arsenal have to win. We went at Spurs, we won to Spurs and won. Okay, we dropped points against Newcastle, we won at Brighton. We've opened up a bit of a gap. No, I'm wondering that one myself.
I haven't heard so much bird's eye waffle in a long time. First of all, I know for a fact have not said that you're in the title race.
Thank you.
But every other United fan has. Up until this recording, maybe not you as well, to be fair.
So it's not. So which one is it?
That's two.
Is it everyone said it, or is it not everyone?
That's two. But everyone else, we're in the race. We're 5 points off so and so. We're in the race. No, you're not in the race. You're not in the title race. You never were. But if you'd have beaten Palace, they'd have come with a different energy. They'd be, no, we are in the race. We are in the race. You got dealt with by Palace, and now you're retreating. Cool.
We didn't.
Whatever. You didn't win. You didn't win. You didn't win.
We drew again. Did you get dealt with by Newcastle?
We're top of the league.
Did you get dealt with by Southampton?
We're top of the league. We're okay.
We're just at halfway.
We're top of the league.
We're halfway.
We're top of the league. Anyway, in regards to your point about, you shouldn't be fearing Arsenal. Yeah, you should. And the reason why I'm confident is because you guys have been spoken about as this really, really, really good team. And that's because the levels dropped so low at United, any improvement is seen as this massive improvement. You are a good team, and you've improved quite clearly. But the idea you can come to the Emirates and get anything for me is laughable. Because we're 3 years into our process. You're 6 months into yours. To the point now whereby if we don't win comfortably, I'm quite embarrassed. We're going to see on Sunday the levels between Arsenal and Manchester United. And finally, regarding Casemiro, yeah, of course, he's one of your best players. I think we beat you even with Casemiro, so I don't personally care. He play or not, I don't care. You're getting slapped either way.
You might not, but
when you say slapped,
comfortable 3-0. Comfortable 3-0. Comfortable 3-0 with chest. Okay, you'll see. You're going to realise that you're a good team, not a brilliant team.
What you're not taking into account is now we've got a proper manager and we're an organised team. So you can.
You're right. You're totally
the same way you come to Old Trafford, in a good moment, you're top of the league then, and I had Arsenal fans tell me you ain't playing no, and we slapped you then. It's the same way that can still happen.
But that's the thing. Because
you didn't slap us.
You didn't slap us. That's the difference.
We won the game 3-1, mate. We got 3-1. You got dealt with that. So you need to deal with us.
That's not a slapping.
You got dealt with.
Agreement was that we actually deserved at least a draw that day.
You got dealt with at Old Trafford, and now you
after that game,
after
that game at Old Trafford, even you
said it.
You admitted you were lucky. You admitted.
Why were we lucky?
Listen, no, you admitted.
The 3-1 flattered you.
You maybe not lucky, but you said you were fortunate to win 3-1.
I saw your cap.
And it's been proven since, right, that our first goal, Martinelli scored, it would have made it 1-0. It's been proven. The VAR admitted they made massive error on that. That goal
It was
should have
also
stood.
proven that Arsenal threw the game away themselves within 10 minutes when Arteta panicked and made the wrong
goal
stuff.
should have stood.
We hit you bang bang.
That goal should have
That's
stood.
it.
Right? So,
you got out-tactics on the day.
But you didn't slap us.
But
That's the point.
I agree with
We
you.
scored
I
3 goals
agree.
against you, mate.
I agree with you, Jordan. I agree with you, right? The energy that they would have come in here with today, had they have beaten Palace, it's like a man popped. It's a man popped that balloon. It was, especially in camp. I know.
He hadn't even brought his colours with him. That's how vexed he was.
I know him. He was coming, man. They was like,
He left them at home.
If we beat them, it's only 3 points.
We beat them. It's 3 points of title race.
There's levels out here.
Listen, man. Your energy went. Listen, Manchester United are much improved team. Definitely under Ten Hag. He's made players in your team better. Even players like Wan-Bissaka. Listen, forget Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, who a lot of you guys wanted gone. You there talking about Arteta, right? A lot of your fans wanted Rashford out. He's not playing for the badge. He's not interested, and you know your manager's turned him around. Of course, you come in there, you're going to be a threat because on the counter attack, you're a very good team, but. I'm sorry, you're not as good as Arsenal. Right?
We haven't said no. We're not as good as Arsenal.
You haven't said that, but there's this idea that you're just a level below Arsenal.
No.
You're not.
We're free.
You're not.
What you're doing is putting things into your own head and convincing yourself that people have said it.
We've all
Any
heard,
sane Man United fan will tell you we are
Flex,
3 years behind Arsenal.
We have all heard
We've got a
fans
manager
on your
who in
channel,
6 months
on Sky, on
Yeah.
TalkSport,
What we
all
heard?
say
What?
you're in the title race before
That's up
yesterday.
to them.
They've all-
You ain't invited them here. Why are you holding me accountable for what other fans have said? You can't do that.
General
You
consensus
can't do that.
is you're in a title race.
No, but what
and you
I'm-
never
Other
were.
Arsenal fans told me Arteta should have been gone before.
what-
I'm not
what-
putting on you.
what I'm holding
You said
them-
you backed Arteta.
What I'm holding them
I can't put that
accountable.
onto you.
What I'm holding you lot accountable for though is keep whinging about Casemiro. Number one,
Whinging because we lost our best
what did he
player
just
for
say?
the
Oh,
game.
Casemiro.
He's not playing.
Right? Number
He's not
one,
playing.
hold on,
Should we be happy he's not playing?
Number one, right? Number
You were
one,
losing
blame
anyway.
him for such an idiot tackle.
I agree.
What kind of foolishness is that,
I
right?
get the same
A
from
big
Arsenal
experienced
fans
player.
earlier this
Wait a
season.
minute.
Partey.
Big experienced player like that, right? I think he didn't want to play. I think he did it deliberately. He knew, right, that Partey was going to have him in his pocket. Right, that's why he's. What kind of madness is that, right? You were winning 1-0. Why did he do that?
Yeah, no.
He didn't want to play, man.
I was
He
extreme-
didn't
I was
want to play. He's like,
disappointed.
yeah, nah, man.
Long for
I've
me.
had a good rep this season. I don't want to go there and the man and rinse me.
Lee
I-
Judges, who's
Now you got to bring
winning
McTimmy.
I was-
Now you got to bring
Let's get
McTimmy
Lee's
over.
thoughts. Lee,
Listen,
bring some calmness.
Bring some character. Man United are going to. You're going to have to respect Man United, like, and that's what because they're a good
Always
side and they've got they've got goals in their side and everything like that. Look, listen, Casemiro, I think. Forget about the manager and everything. He's the one that's transformed Man United into the team that they are now. But when they go on about how good he is, which I agree with that. How many Premier League games has he played? 10?
Probably
10, 11 games?
12,
Maybe like 5 bookings. What's that tell you? He's either a dirty son of a bitch,
Which you need in the team.
Or he can't tackle.
or he's desperate and making tackles and all that. I don't see Partey doing that. I think he's more comfortable, and I think that's the thing at the moment. Arsenal are in a more comfortable, calming place of where we are as a team. Where Man United are not quite there yet. I do like Casemiro, by the way. I think he's a very, very good player. But I think that Arsenal, at this moment in time, when I watch Man United, I watched Man United a couple of times. They've never blown me away. I like what they're doing. I think they're on a thing. Watching Arsenal against Tottenham the other day in that first half, I haven't seen Man United produce that sort
We
of
did that to
performance.
Tottenhim. That same thing at home. We did that to Tottenham.
I wouldn't say to that level. I
So,
wouldn't.
At home, when we played Tottenham.
so when I go,
Guys threw the ball in the flipping net, mate. They didn't even have a keeper.
Everyone
Then let's
batters
not play
Tottenham,
Bournemouth.
don't they?
Well, let me
Spurs
start-
are shit. Like, we all agree on that. Spurs are absolutely
Let's-
shit. Don't let them wax lyrical about how they beat Spurs. So that means the other games, I agree.
but hear me out on this. Hear me out on
That's
this.
Brighton away. We put 4 past them.
Exactly.
I look at Man United and what I like about Man United, which that's the wrong way of saying it, and this is why I fear them a little bit. I felt at one stage against Man City, by the way, I wanted Man United to get something. It was 1-0, and I thought, oh my God, they're going to get stuffed here again. Like, Man City looked like they was going to run away with it, but they dug in. They dug in, kept it in there, and then ended up turning it around 2-1. So for that, even if I think we're on top against Man United on Sunday, we've still got to be fearful of what they do because of that.
Like,
Of course, I mean, they're
stylistically,
dangerous on the counter-attack as well.
You look exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like you can't say that Man United have no chance, especially that
No, but we
everyone
didn't say that.
everyone was celebrating Casemiro being out or whatever.
I never said
I wanted him to play. I wanted him to play because you're going to try and use it as an excuse.
Arsenal fans have been using Partey since for like 15 weeks.
Remember, when we played,
I've been hearing no Partey.
when we played you at Old Trafford, Partey didn't play. You didn't hear us whinging about it.
You did about it.
No, we didn't. We didn't whinge about it.
You guys whinged about it.
We left that game saying, boy, we feel we should have got something out.
I was still hearing about it.
We weren't whinging about Partey, but the way you lot.
No, listen.
I like Casemiro's a great player, but it's almost like you're missing Mbappe or something.
No, but the thing is,
Messi's out. You know what I mean? I'm like,
But that tackle that he made, what was all that about?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Come on.
He didn't want to play.
Well, it was a horrendous
He didn't want to
tackle.
play, man. That's like coming like
When you're on four bookings, you have to be a little bit more. That's what I'm saying about Arsenal. Arsenal have had Saka, we've had Saliba on 4 bookings. We've been a little bit more calm and collected.
It's because
That
you've
was
got more control
reckless.
over the game
That
as well.
was
And actually,
reckless.
in the first
that's the
half,
point.
he did. In the first half, Casemiro actually played like he didn't really want to get
He
booked.
won the ball
He
back
went-
more than anyone else
But
on
he
the
just
pitch.
literally panicked.
He won
Bruno
possession
bottles
back
a tackle, then we're on the counter attack, and he just panicked.
reacted.
He just
But he
panicked.
didn't need to. I was disappointed in him doing that. That's how that's a Champions League winner. That's an experienced player. So that was definitely disappointing.
So why do
but
you think he did that?
I think
It's
he
a
just
rush
rush
of
of
blood.
blood. Rush of
No,
blood.
I'm clear, man.
But look, the thing is, Xhaka, why he does half the things he's done in the
But I
past.
didn't want to play, man.
You look at Man
He didn't
United
want to play.
stylistically. Look at Man
didn't
United
want it.
sty-
He wanted out, man.
He didn't want it. He didn't want it.
No, but look at Man United, the way Man United play and the way Man
not
United
for
are going to
everyone.
set up against an Arsenal team. You look at how Newcastle played against Arsenal.
That's the blueprint for me.
Newcastle went there. And look, United, let's be real, United are going to sit back and try and play on the counter. And I think that's the only way at the moment to try and get a result against Arsenal. We're not good enough yet to go toe-to-toe with Arsenal at the Emirates. But you got to remember, there's that threat, which
Yeah,
we
I
saw.
totally agree.
We saw. We've seen it.
So, yeah, that's
if
why I say it's not
Newcastle, Newcastle had a player like a Rashford or some pace up top, they could have probably got a result, a better
they
result
got
out of the
Cameron.
Emirates.
The reason
Yeah,
why
you
I'm so
got-
confident
we
we're gonna
will
win
sit
this
back
game
and counter attack.
is to the point that you and Leah both made. The reason why I think there's gaps in this is that I've still not seen from Manchester United games where you've controlled and dominated games.
Not for 9
Most
minutes.
of your
We're not
goals,
9 minutes.
most of
We're
your
not gonna
goals
do
this
that. We're not
season
gonna
have
do
come
that
from either
away from
counter
home.
or bits of magic. Big teams that win the big trophies, which we're going for, control games. They dominate big parts of games. I've not seen United still yet this season win a game where I'm like, for 20 minutes, they had them penned
Which
in.
is why you're favourite.
Is it not slight? Is
No,
it
but
not
I think
worrying?
we're
though?
clear favourites.
Is it not worrying that they haven't had controls in games like Arsenal at home, Liverpool, Man City, and still come out with 3 wins?
That's good enough to get top 4.
That's a
but not to
compliment.
win the title.
But the question was whether we were going to win the game or not. That's what we're focusing on.
Yeah,
I've told you my
And
answer.
the point being,
You lot
that's
still
bluffed
that's
it.
why that's
I'm
why I say it's
going
not-
for
that's why I
Arsenal
say it's not
win.
impossible. That's why I say it's not
It's not.
impossible.
Listen,
because,
listen.
Look, Ten Hag
It's the
outdid
Premier League.
Arteta. That's
It's
what
the-
happened.
it's
If I put a gun to your
It's
head,
the Premier
and I
League.
said, you got give me an answer, who wins the game?
No, I'd probably not put a gun to my
No,
head.
if I didn't like you, I had a gun to your head. If I didn't like you, and I forced an answer out of you, who wins the game?
Who do I think will win at the weekend?
Yeah.
Arsenal the favourites.
I think Man United to win that game. Man
but
United
let's
to
say
win
you
that
have to
game. We've got to
win,
have
you-
things go their
you
way.
won't take that.
Arsenal have got to have a bad day.
Listen.
Arsenal have got to have a bad day, and Man United have got to have a good day and hit us on the counter attack and be ruthless.
Like
The thing is about it,
And that can happen.
That's what happened.
I'd say this. The thing about it is it's the Premier League, right? So you can never say never,
100%.
right? You know, even in your game last week,
You've changed.
you know, you're down 1-0.
Without winning a damn thing, you've changed.
You know, you know, you was a bit fortunate last week, even in that game against City.
Yeah.
With that first goal, you know, so
100%.
games can turn on many things. But all I'd say, and I said this against when we played Tottenham the other day, is that if the best Man United turns up and the best Arsenal turn up, we win the game. And I think that we've been very strong at home, right? At home this season, we haven't lost a game at home. We've been very, very strong at home. The crowd has been magnificent at the Emirates all season, and it's been a fortress. And I think it's going to be very difficult for United to come there and win. But I am wary of Man United on the counter attack because with Rashford on form, you've got to be very
Got
wary.
good
of them.
forwards, haven't they? They've got
Yeah, but I
Anthony.
think we've got a lot of threats as well. I think Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Eddie Nketiah as well. He's been on fire. So going to be a great game, but. Yeah, I agree. We're the favourites. And I do expect us to
Can I
will
just
not
say something which is a really important point as well? Like, when have you ever heard Man United, goalkeeper moaning, "Oh, we've had to play an extra game. Why ain't Arsenal playing?"
FA done
Man
us there,
United
though,
have
man.
never been like that
If
in
that
the
happened
past.
to Arteta,
The
No, but
FA
we've
done
got-
us there, man.
you lot didn't even want to play the
But
Kobe game or
that
whatever
tells you
because of all
something,
that,
though,
man.
Flex.
Come on,
That tells you
mate.
something.
They stitched us
That
up with that.
tells you something.
I do
Actually
agree
does.
that De Gea shouldn't be coming out and saying
Yeah.
like
It's not good,
he
look.
sounded
Especially
like a
after that
whiner.
Palace.
Yeah, it sounds
sounded
like
put an
you beat him
excuse
before
in.
you started.
Yeah, I agree.
Let
with
the
that.
fans do
I'd
that.
rather,
Yes,
I'd rather
and they
win
will.
the game
I
and
wanna
then
ask.
we did
I wanna
it.
ask.
Yeah.
Owen raised a really good point about that first game at Old Trafford, Arteta, Ten Hag, and there's the tactical side of things. There's the substitutions Arteta made.
Got 'em wrong.
I think it's with how well Arteta's done, and okay, Ten Hag's obviously got all his history at Ajax. It is raising questions. I think Arsenal fans would have a bit of chest to back their manager, who at the moment is performing better. Who do you believe has got a higher potential in the game? How far can they go? I mean, if you had to pick one manager tomorrow,
Well,
I would say Ten Hag. Let me tell you why. Because I think
Over Arteta?
I think Ten Hag will get the resources over
Yeah,
the long
exactly
term
that.
to be able to do more.
Exactly that.
do you think
think
he's a
Ten
better
Hag in
manager
6
than
months.
Arteta?
Well, you're not getting resources now then.
Not to the level that you spend. We don't spend £100 million on Maguire and them kind of foolish man there. So,
So what?
We
So
don't just do that.
What? So it's back on the clock. You're not getting enough then.
No, I'm saying you'll get more. You'll always spend more. than us.
You just bid 88.5.
No, I'll tell you where the difference. I'll tell you
You
where
do
the
that every
difference.
January.
You do that every window.
No, Joe, the difference.
You do that every window. We don't.
Hold on, I've got to step in here because
100 million is regular for you, like.
Man United has been running to the ground to the point where we're selling the football club and our cash reserve was 20 million. We couldn't even afford a João Felix loan. We had to go and get Weghorst for 4 million on loan. That's how bad the club
Yeah, but you
is.
did spend,
right now.
so
So
you
in
did
terms
spend
of-
270
no, but
million in the summer.
Right, no, but exactly. But what I'm saying is, in terms of the resources, Arteta spent what? If he spent
No,
like
the
300
difference, the
When they're
difference
gonna
between
spend
Man
money,
United.
but
Let Lee come in.
No, the difference between Man United and Arsenal there is that you, as a club, were prepared and can spend £60 million on a 30-year-old midfield player that
We can't
changes
do
you
that.
for now.
But is that because that's not
We
the
can't
strategy?
do
You've
that.
got the money, you just
We
choose
can't-
not to spend
No,
it. on that.
but we
Nah,
can't do
you
that.
Arsenal
You
don't
just spent
understand that.
88 million for
Arsenal-
Mudryk.
Listen,
Arsenal-
right,
no,
listen.
no, no,
That's
no,
how they got
no,
picked.
but
They just
Arsenal-
put the bid
Arsenal-
in, bro.
Yeah, but
Arsenal
that's
don't
for a
understand
young
Man
player.
United.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you do, but I'm saying the immediate resources, you just literally in January, which is a hard month to do.
But you didn't-
So
you
we
didn't-
were
you
walking-
didn't-
hold on, hold on, we
you
were
didn't hear what he
walking-
said. You spent that big money on a stopgap. We can't do that. Would have been a stopgap.
He's not really a
for us.
stopgap. He's gonna be there for like 3-4 years.
Listen, we were
Casemiro.
walking.
It's a
We
lot of
were
money- that's a lot of money
we
in
were
3
walking.
years.
No, we spend it on a proven player.
Listen,
There's a
we were
difference.
walking to
We've
the
also
stadium.
got Malacia who's not proven. We've also got Martinez. who's
Yeah,
not
but his
proven.
value
We've
when he
also got
leaves,
Anthony's
he's not gonna
proven.
be 60
What
million
you can't
though,
do,
Flex.
what you lot moaned about last year about falling short, you didn't have enough experience in the team. Imagine you had a Casemiro last year, you would have got top 4. So you can't criticise Man United.
No, it's not criticism.
You can't
No,
say
he's
to Man
saying
United.
he's saying
He's
your
saying you can
manager will
afford
have
to
more
spend that on a-
resources.
on a-
Over the next 5 years.
Wait a minute.
No, we afforded to spend that on an experienced player who's been there and done it. He's got 5 Champions League. We afforded to spend 40 million, 50 million on Varane because he's been there and done it. You have to have a balance between youth, like Malacia, like Anthony, like Rashford, and then you need experienced players like Varane, like Casemiro.
But here's the
like
point.
Bruno.
You could spend £100 million
Yeah.
and write it off. Lukaku, wages on Ronaldo. How many?
Maguire.
We can't take the
Where's
risk.
it got us?
No, that's the point. You
Exactly.
can risk it and write it
Yeah,
off.
but we can't
No,
now.
but you know what the
We
thing.
can't.
You know the thing to kill the
And we
argument.
got bun.
You know the thing to kill the argument. As we were walking to the studio, yeah, right. Me and him were talking. He goes, "Yeah, next year, striker, mate. Yeah, Victor Osimhen,
Yeah,
Kane." That's how you're talking.
We can't do
So
that.
you know you'll get the resources. So
What do you mean we can't do it?
So don't try.
Got 80
The
million.
buyer's coming.
Don't let us get the buy.
So they're going to buy Kane.
Yes.
And the
For
reason
8
why is
million,
this,
they ain't getting
I
no
thought
money
he'll
back.
get more money
Yeah.
to spend.
They ain't getting no
But
money back,
secondly,
that's the
looking at
difference.
Look at the bare facts.
That's the difference.
The bare facts are, in your guys' first 6 months, you're on the top 4. In our guys' first 6 months, we won a
inherited a better
title.
team.
We won
We
a
inherited
cup.
a better team.
I
Better
actually
resources.
disagree with you anyway. I think, regardless of that, I think Arteta will do better long term than Ten Hag. I really do. I think he's a better manager. I love the style of football. I think Ten Hag, by the way, has
a bad boy.
has
Ten
done
Hag's a
really,
bad boy.
really well. Right? He's done really, really well. But let's remember as well, Arteta, with limited resources in his first season, he won an FA Cup, came straight in, won an FA Cup, right? Had to make huge changes, right, at Arsenal, right? You know, the stuff with Aubameyang and the amount of players that he had to get rid of. Dead players with dead money.
You have to
bring
get more
class
out.
and
You have to get
action.
them all out.
But
He had to clean all of those
Still hasn't
to
improved
push it,
anything
you could
yet.
argue Ten Hag has done that culture
No,
change
he's
in 6 months.
He's following the
That's the
Arteta's
thing.
model.
But that's the thing.
Right,
I
but
think-
but the difference
Hag's
is
following Arteta.
the difference is what Lee's Yeah, he's following the model.
James laughed at that one, not me.
Listen,
I never
listen,
laughed.
No, I just knew that was going to get. I just knew when that was
He's
going.
following, right? Every year you keep.
Ten Hag's got his own thing. He's
Hold on.
with the whole
You
blueprint.
hear United fans say,
Standards
"Oh
and
yeah,
principles is his own thing. He ain't
you know,
following
we got to do what Arsenal did,
No,
right? And, you know, that's why we got rid of Ronaldo.
No, that's
why we get rid of this.
But that's not following Arteta. That's
Because
just
you
doing
saw
what needs to be done at a
Arteta.
football
He's
club.
following the
That's
model.
rotting. That's setting standards at a football club that doesn't have any.
You're following the model that Arteta done.
He's done that at Ajax.
You're following the model.
Look what he got out of Ajax because
Yeah,
that's.
but he's going to try. He's going to be
That's his
completely
vision.
different flex to how he managed at Ajax or what he's going to manage at Man United. For instance, come the summer, you're going to go for Kane, right? I reckon.
Or Osimhen.
Well, say you get Kane for 8 million. There's no thing of it. Oh well, once Kane's contract runs out, that's 80 million gone. Arsenal have to look at it and go, well, we can't really sign Kane or we can't sign this player because we've got to have some sort of financial thing
I agree
back
with
there.
that.
And that's the way it is with him. But what he's done, I don't think there's a lot between them. If I'll be honest, I don't think there is.
I don't think there's
What the Aubameyang situation's a little bit like the Ronaldo situation. I'm going to have to say, I thought he handled that really well because that was a real battle because he.
Ronaldo situation.
Yeah, because he's fans' favourite. Fans' favourite,
But
and
then
he handled it really
the
well.
one thing I'd say, right, with that Ronaldo situation, he handled that well. He handled that well, but let's remember, in the case of Aubameyang, right, Arteta said, Aubameyang, you're out. Simple, you're gone, right? I don't care. Even when us as fans, we say, no, come on, man, at least let the man play. He said, no, my decision, you're out, gone. In the case of Ronaldo, really, it was Ronaldo who said that.
Yeah.
He went and done the interview and stuff like that, made it into a position. Because remember, before that, Ten Hag was saying that Ronaldo's still part of his plans.
I mean, you got to remember.
Right, so Ronaldo literally forced through him getting out.
Yeah, but you give him enough rope. Give him enough rope. Same with Aubameyang. You give him enough rope.
Yeah, but it was different. It was different with Aubameyang because basically the managers have said, he said, you're gone, you're out. He made that harsh decision.
Yeah, because of things that have gone on,
things
that have gone on, Robbie.
Right,
like,
so-
you know what I mean?
But you've got to remember though, there's a massive difference in Ronaldo and Aubameyang. First and foremost, Ronaldo is the most famous athlete.
Yeah, but it's all relative in that it's both teams' star player.
Yeah, I know, but Ronaldo also is a club legend. Do you know what I mean? He's a club legend, so it's a lot different in,
Is he still
in
a
his
club
profile. He's a club legend, of course he is, man. He's a bad man, but he's a club legend. Do you know what I mean? But if you look at what he's done for the club, you have to come with him a little bit different. And what he represents, Cristiano Ronaldo, is such a different thing to him.
Also, what you have to remember
remember
how he dealt with that is, let's not get it twisted. Ten Hag came straight in. Was Ronaldo playing? No. A manager can say what he wants in the press conference, but what dictates how he really feels about his team is who starts. Harry Maguire don't play games for Man United anymore. Still captain. Didn't come in and strip him of the captaincy and upset the apple cart. This is why he's very smart. He came in, and someone like Ronaldo, who has the biggest ego, who clearly proves he goes and does what he wants anyway, he came in and said, it's part of the plans, everything's calm. But when it got to 3 o'clock on a Saturday, he ain't in the starting 11.
And the precursor to that is he walked out and he dropped him for a big game against a top 6 side against Chelsea.
Yeah.
He said, I could need him, but guess what? I'm not going to play
He dropped
him.
Marcus Rashford, who's our most informed player,
because he
against
went to
Wolves.
me.
You're late, mate.
Remember, even the Liverpool
He
game.
left him out for half the game.
Yeah, but
When you were losing, they brought him back on.
That's true.
He was drawing.
Hold on.
No.
When you weren't going to win the game now, it's like shit. I was going to leave him out, but boy,
I'll tell you why.
I'm going to draw for him. That's not straight.
He should have been in the squad. He should have been in the squad.
No, I agree with that.
Do you know why
He should have been out.
If you discipline him, leave him out.
Completely.
Do you know why?
Right?
Do you know
he turned
why?
up late. The same as what happened with Aubameyang. Aubameyang's left out.
Do you want to know
put him
why
on the
you're
bench. You put him on the bench. You brought him on
Left out for the left him out for the North London derby. Completely left him out.
Final thoughts from
You're not privy to the conversations of what the rules are. How do we not know that if you're late, it means you're dropped?
Is that the case, then?
It doesn't mean banished from the
Was
squad.
that the case, then?
It doesn't mean that.
Are you privy to it?
The way my manager's dealt with it, I believe that what is set in stone.
believe?
If you're late, yes. If you're late, you're not in the squad.
Are you
That's the
privy to
punishment. And guess what? We were drawing the game. He come on and he won the game.
Yeah, I know, but he should have.
So he's played it perfectly.
No, but that's
He's played
not
it perfectly.
No, but why didn't you leave him out for the whole game?
Because we still need him, and he done well. And what he did was,
Desperate.
and what he did was, is he laid out that if you miss the team meeting, if you're late, you're dropped.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair. Come
We'll
on.
leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Unless we
Let's
lose
get
in
the
half
final
time.
predictions. Final predictions. Cam, pick a winner now, or pick a result. Pick a result.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1. 1-1.
Score draw.
Score draw.
1-1.
Look at these guys, Turkish.
United 2-1.
United 2-1, says Owen.
Light lunch 3-0.
3-0, easy. Easy, should
Light
be
lunch.
easy, yeah. Top of the league.
Not light lunch, but I'm going 2-0.
Robert Lee.
2-1. Tough game.
2-1 to the
You
Arsenal.
don't know, last time I came up in here, I had a lot of people saying the same things. The
What,
same
that it'll
thing.
win easy,
Who was
no?
it?
They didn't get invited back, them lads.
Stricto
They changed the cast. They changed
Who's
the
top,
cast.
who was top of the league that
Same
time?
thing.
Who's top of the league
You
that
was
time?
Arsenal.
Was we top of the league that
Yeah,
time?
flawless, 5 and 5.
And you know what happened?
He's
You know
5 and
what
5.
happened?
Don't Robbie, change
You
the
know what
cast.
happened?
That's Old Trafford, man.
You know.
It's the Emirates. You see, even your water's dropping over there.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that first six.
Don't let it happen again. That's what I'm
He
saying.
just give it to us after predicting a draw.
Don't let it happen.
It's a draw, but you.
Lead judges, please.
Sorry.
We're going to leave it there. Everyone, hope you've enjoyed this first Super Fan Debate. There is another combined 11 coming, so look out for that on the channel. Let us know in the comment section. Yes, it's AFTV. Yes, a lot of Arsenal fans watching this, but of course, let us know in the comments anyway who you think will be winning. Give us your score predictions, and we'll round it off there. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to all these channels as well. Quickly tell everyone where you'll be.
United View, check us out across all the socials and on YouTube as well.
FTBL official, check me out. FTBL, yeah, all my content's on there.
Cool. United View as well.
United View as well.
There we go. All right, go check out the United View. Catch you in a bit.